Okay, welcome. Today I'm going to give a talk about the Buddhist perspective on sickness and illness. Okay, good afternoon, welcome wherever you are. Today I'm in my vegetable garden, one of the plots, and it's a September day, a beautiful day. I received a message from one of my subscribers a couple of days ago about sickness, and they were asking me what to do. They're very sick at the moment, and they're kind of struggling with the sickness and what to do. Now there are a bit different perspectives, so today I'm going to just talk about the Buddhist perspective. There is also the metaphysical side of things, which I will talk about in another video. The Buddhist perspective of death and dying. So, the first teaching by the Buddha was the Four Noble Truths that I've spoken about in one of my other videos. But before the Buddha became enlightened, when he was still Siddhartha Gautama, he was the young prince living in a palace. This was basically the first teaching that I kind of really understood within Buddhism. He wasn't the Buddha, but he was a young prince, and his father, I think it was King Suddhodama, had not let his young son go out into the world for fear of him seeing old age, sickness and death. And there'd been a prophecy saying that the young prince would either become a great king or a great spiritual leader. The king didn't want him to be a spiritual leader, he wanted him to be a king. So he kept him within the palace grounds. So, after a few years in his 20s, the prince asked his father, can I go out now? And the father, the story goes, said, yes, that's fine. So on one of his visits out, he sees someone who's very sick. And he says to the chariot driver, who's kind of driving the prince around, what's wrong with him? And the prince is told, it's sickness. This man is sick. And because Prince Gautama, Siddhartha, he'd never seen this before, he was very shocked. And essentially what happened is he saw the three different old age, sickness and death, and then he saw a samana, a renunciate, and that really helped him to wake up to going, oh, there is another way. So the Buddhist perspective on old age, sickness and death is that it just is, that we can deny it, and that's what I feel we do in the West. We deny that sickness is around us. We try to distract ourselves all the time, rather than just meditating on it and allowing that it's okay. It's okay to be sick. There was a talk by Ajahn Brahm, and he said, he asked the room who here has never been sick, and no one puts their hand up, because we all get sick. What I would say is that we give ourselves a really hard time when we're sick. We put ourselves down, we say, I shouldn't be sick, no, I can't do what I want to do. And the Buddhist philosophy on this is, it's just the nature of the body. One of the chants we used to do in the monastery I lived in was, I can't remember the Pali exactly, but I am the nature to age, I have not gone beyond aging. I am the nature to sicken, I have not gone beyond sickness. And it's really important to reflect this, that it's okay, I get sick. And when we do that, we let go of that energy of, can't be sick. It's like, it's okay. Sickness is completely natural. It's completely natural and normal, and I can be happy with that. And when we do that, then generally we become a lot healthier because we're not making it such a big deal. So there's probably a lot more to say on this, but I'm coming up to 5 minutes now. So You know, if you're feeling sick, then brilliant. Take it as an opportunity to meditate. Take it as an opportunity to practice compassion with yourself. Be gentle and be loving. So, yeah, you're an amazing being, and remember that. Remember that you're bright and shiny, and that, that it's okay to be the way that we are as humans. So, blessings to you, and may you be well.